Your bedroom art is sabotaging your sleep, and you don't even know it. I see this mistake over and over again. People hanging dramatic battle scenes, neon abstracts, or massive portraits right above their beds, then wondering why they toss and turn all night. Today, we're going to talk about how the wrong art choices can literally keep you awake and mess with your mood. I'm going to show you exactly why certain colors, subjects, and sizes backfire in bedrooms, plus what actually works to create that calm, restful vibe you're after. Okay, mistake number one that I see all the time. People choosing art with colors that are way too stimulating for a bedroom. When you look at bright, saturated colors, especially reds and oranges, your brain interprets them as signals for alertness and energy. These warm, intense colors literally trigger your sympathetic nervous system, the same system that kicks in during fight or flight responses. Not exactly what you want when you're trying to wind down for the night. Cool colors like blues and greens work completely differently on your circadian rhythms. Soft, muted blues actually help lower your heart rate and blood pressure. They signal to your brain that it's time to start producing melatonin, that sleepy hormone that helps you drift off naturally. Don't assume that black and white photography is automatically calming just because it's not colorful. High contrast images create visual tension that keeps your eyes engaged and your mind alert. Now, the colors that actually promote calm are things like soft blues, muted sage greens, warm neutrals like cream and taupe, and gentle lavenders. These colors have what I call a low energy level. They don't demand attention from your brain, so they let your nervous system naturally start winding down. But here's a mistake I see constantly: people matching their art to existing bold accent walls. You know, they've got this gorgeous deep teal accent wall, so they find art with matching vibrant teals and oranges. The problem is, you're basically doubling down on stimulation. Your bedroom ends up feeling more like an energizing gallery space than a restful retreat. The key is understanding what I call the energy level test for bedroom colors. Look at a piece of art and ask yourself, does this color palette make me feel energized and ready to tackle the day? Or does it make me feel calm and ready to relax? If it's the former, it doesn't belong in your bedroom. Now, warm colors aren't automatically bad, but they need to be the right kind of warm. Think soft, muted versions, dusty rose instead of fire engine red, or warm cream instead of bright yellow. These gentler warm tones mimic the soft, golden light of sunset, which naturally signals to your brain that it's time to start winding down. Metallic accents in art can be just as stimulating as bright colors. All that gold leaf or silver detailing catches and reflects light, creating little sparks of visual activity that keep your brain engaged. It's like having tiny disco balls in your bedroom, not exactly conducive to deep sleep. Now let's talk about mistake number two: choosing art with subject matter that's way too intense or dramatic for a bedroom. And this one might surprise you, because a lot of people think they're making sophisticated choices. I see this constantly. People hanging these dramatic historical battle scenes, intense abstract paintings with jagged shapes and harsh lines, or super busy patterns that make your eyes work overtime just to process what you're looking at. Think about it this way: your brain is like a computer that's constantly running background programs. Complex, busy artwork is like having too many applications open at once. Even when you're not actively looking at it, your peripheral vision picks up those swirling colors and sharp angles, keeping your visual cortex working overtime when it should be powering down for sleep. Next up, oversized statement pieces that dominate the entire wall space. I get it, you want to make an impact and fill that big wall above your bed. But when a piece of art is so large that it becomes the focal point of the entire room, it creates visual weight that can feel overwhelming when you're lying in bed looking up at it. When something is out of scale with the space, it creates tension instead of harmony. Your brain picks up on that imbalance and keeps you slightly on edge, even if you can't quite put your finger on why. Here's one that might make you uncomfortable: portraits and faces. I know, you love that beautiful portrait you picked up at the gallery. But think about how it feels to have eyes staring down at you while you're trying to sleep. Even if it's the most serene face in the world, there's something about being watched that keeps your subconscious mind alert. It's not just human faces either. Animal portraits can have the same effect. That gorgeous close-up of a lion or an owl might look stunning in your living room, but in the bedroom, those intense eyes can create a feeling of being observed that interferes with deep relaxation. So what actually works for bedroom subject matter? Simple landscapes are perfect. Think rolling hills, calm seashores, or peaceful forest scenes. These images give your brain something soothing to rest on without demanding active engagement. Simple florals work beautifully too, especially when they're rendered in those soft, muted colors we talked about earlier. Minimal abstracts can be great as long as they're truly minimal. Think gentle color fields or simple geometric shapes with soft edges. The key is choosing pieces that feel calm and flowing rather than dynamic and energetic. Now let's talk about the 2/3 rule for sizing. When you're hanging art above your bed or dresser, the piece should be roughly 2/3 the width of the furniture below it. This creates visual harmony and prevents the art from either overwhelming the space or looking lost and insignificant. For spacing and groupings, if you're doing a gallery wall in your bedroom, you need way more breathing room between pieces than you'd use in other areas of your home. Tight, busy groupings create visual noise that keeps your mind active. Instead, give each piece space to breathe and your eyes a place to rest. The key takeaway here is simple. Your bedroom art should support rest, not fight against it. Choose soft colors, peaceful subjects, and proper scale to create that truly restful visual environment you deserve. Subscribe for more art placement tips that actually work in real homes.